Raise your hand if you think you are more fascinating than the average person. Okay. Now raise your hand if you think you're a better driver than the average person. It's amazing how we overrate ourselves. So I've been studying this. I've done studies on over 1 million professionals, and I took a segment of them and I asked them to rate themselves. I said, are you a better driver than the average person? 80%. Now, of course, this is impossible. Remember, 50% are above average, 50% are below. 80% of people think they're a better driver than the average person. Next question, are you more attractive? 60% said yes. The best is, are you more intelligent? And I know right now you're like, no, I really am. 90%. 90% of people think they are more intelligent than the average person. But then I asked a different question. I said, are you more fascinating? In other words, when you communicate, do people hear and remember what you've said? And the results were completely different, 39%. Only 39% of people rate themselves as being fascinating. And yet 80% of them think they're a better driver. And when I first saw this data, I thought, well, that's sad. But then we started looking into it. We are afraid of asking for attention for fear we have nothing to give in return. We're afraid to be fascinating because we grew up in a culture that told us that we have to be better. We have to outdo other people. You will never rise to your highest potential by being better. You will rise by being different. And it's those qualities that make you fascinating. And the qualities don't have to be big and flamboyant and loud. The qualities are about identifying what do other people see in you? What do they value in you? So the traditional way that we think about ourselves is we think of how do we perceive the world. Raise your hand if you've done assessment, StrengthsFinder, Myers-Briggs, DISC, Colby. Yeah, these assessments are a gold standard, and they're based on psychology. And psychology is good for many things, like showing you how you see other people. But it can't show you how do other people see you. But if you had a choice, would you rather know how does your team see you, or how do you see your team? Wouldn't you rather know, what do other people value in me? What are the reasons why people learn from you and fall in love with you and cherish you and evangelize for you and promote you? The reasons why people want to work, they go out of their way to work with you, to be part of your community. And the answer is that there are specific qualities that are hardwired within your personality that you've had since the day you were born. You don't have to learn how to be fascinating. You have to unlearn boring. So when we think about how do other people see you, there's something awkward about that. There's something awkward about thinking, how do other people see me? Because we think it's vain. We're used to having somebody hold a mirror up to us, and you know what we see back? We see our flaws and our insecurities. But what if you had a mirror that you could hold it up, and instead of those flaws and insecurities seeing what you need to fix, what if what was reflected back was the very qualities that made people respect and admire and remember and adore you? What if you had a magic mirror? And this mirror said, here's how other people see you at your best.